Thank you, Kausika. It is a great pleasure to be on this panel and share my views. Uh, yes, a lot of these things have impacted. So, the current pandemic has impacted the entire world. At the very early stage, it has brought a great fear of loss of near and dear ones. And as the time progressed, people are now scared about their livelihood as they stay inside their homes. There is less interaction with people, how they will continue their economic activities and how they will earn. So there is lot of fear of reduced economic activity, and this has also resulted in almost all the organizations cutting their budgets severely to focus only on exact requirement what is absolutely needed for their survival right now. So I feel that this time has brought the need for survival at the foremost requirement for every company. So what? Uh, Let me just give few examples. What I have seen is that there were a few large companies who were very bullish on doing moving to digital. They were one by one moving all their different operations onto digital. Have now stopped that, and they are reprioritizing, and they are analyzing that how they can utilize already existing assets. They can still move to digital but with reduced budget. Also, which one of these are absolute priority without which they cannot pursue their business, without which they cannot move forward? Those are the few and very few events, modules which they want to take into digital. Others can wait. Another big impact that has happened is as the pandemic has reduced and people have started moving to their workplace, there is a very there is a great need of sanitizing the workplace, making sure all the people are healthy, they have not come in contact with other COVID patients, and so there is a greater need for every company to monitor and see who is coming in, what is uh, what are their health conditions every day, and keep the workplace sanitized. So all these has brought in a lot of requirement of documentation and a lot of additional monitoring. So there is some increase in having a quick IT solution for all of these. Another big impact which I saw was that, as Kapil mentioned, that there was all the disaster recovery plans which we had were of no use because no one thought of that people will not be able to come to their workplace. Everyone has to, or most of the people will have to work from their home. So, although the work from home was enabled, VPNs were there, but good enough systems were not there with each and every employee so that they can continue their work. A lot of foreign clients, they want certain restrictions on network so that people can't transfer their images or something to outside world. So those kind of restrictions were not there on every individual's home. So how can company bring that and still continue these work? So a lot of these requirements have come in, and there is a greater need of having some additional restrictions, additional compliance for each of these companies. And this whole VR has to be reimagined and again look at it in a new perspective. Some of these large clients are facing these kind of requirements. What has happened on the other end? We have a lot of bootstrapped startups and family-owned business or individual business as our clients. They are even greatly impacted by this pandemic as they did not have any very limited digital presence before this pandemic, and now they are at a complete loss. They are losing their loyal customer to others who are able to provide them home delivery. So they want to retain that customer base. So they want a very quick way to come online and at least, if not start selling, at least engaging their customers in a digital platform. So we have received a lot of requests from different people who run either a grocery store or customized grocery store, or who run small services like car wash service, car repair service, and various different type of services. So all of these, we have come up with some solutions where we can bring them online using standard e-commerce tools and also progressive web applications on mobile platforms so that their customers can engage with them. Another interesting development that happened in this space is that Facebook came up with Facebook Shops in May this year. And once you are having any standard e-commerce platform and you can connect to Facebook Shops, you are all set on their Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram using their APIs. So you can connect to their customers using these platforms to anywhere in the world. And off late, due to uh, this online digital intervention, a lot of people in tier 2 and 3 cities have also gone into these platforms and they are interacting with each other. So these small businesses can interact with their customers, and already WhatsApp was being used very heavily in all these cities. So now with this, they can also have a presence online. Another very big change what I have seen is there is a very big need of online communication within each company. So immediately people move to Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Slack, or Google Meet, but they are not able to have conversation history or chat history in their own platform or in their own data. So there is a growing need from a lot of small businesses or small companies that we want to create a WebRTC based internal communication channel where we can have all this chat history, communication history, video conversation history all within our server, and we can also do some kind of analytics as we go forward. So this is another big request I'm seeing. And another thing, what has happened is with e-commerce coming to mom and pop shop and a lot of this thing, there is a greater need of loan uh, disbursement at a very low level. So I mean, what was happening is in US, if you go and buy a furniture, there is a uh, there is a EMI option that is provided to you, but this is not there in India. So if these things come, the fintech also move to this e-commerce platform, there will be a lot more activity happening in the e-commerce space. So another very big change what I have seen is there is a lot of compliance need. I was interacting with one of the local government. They wanted to put some kind of regulation that everyone who's when the company start working every day, people take the temperature of every person coming in. They make sure that only people who are of working of this company, and they don't allow any vendor or any third party to come in during this time. So a lot of those regulations were they were trying to put in, and there is a need for uh, face detection, automatic temperature detection. A lot of these new requirements are coming up. So, in a nutshell, what I foresee is that there is a lot of new requirements that are going to come in. However, right now, because the budgets are constrained, so everyone is reprioritizing their need. The needs which are absolute necessary for companies' survival will see some spend. Other needs can wait, and they also would like to uh, reutilize their already existing digital assets to take these other initiatives further.